Hi, I'm Mark Dias, and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. So, we're underwater in this little place. Camera, please stop reverting yourself. So, is there anything even here? Or is this just a giant red herring? You know what, I'm gonna smash her pots. Which apparently I can. Interesting. Is there any little place to jump up to? So there's a thing. I probably can't jump that high. Okay, so that's a no-go. Can I, like, skill jump from here? No, probably not. So I'd need to be a little bit higher. Well, that was a waste. I don't need my soul, but once you get started, you can't stop. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do more like spectral door kind of things. Like doors you can only see when you're in ghost form. Can't hurt me when I'm opening the door. Have fun dying. Oh, apparently you can. It's just delayed. Let's see. Anything in here? Oh, looks like there's something here. Whatever it is, it's too high. I wonder if you could jump into spikes and kill yourself. Oh, excuse me. I have the hiccups. Alright, so... what's with the birds? Is there any other switches or anything that I could do? I know the one... this place is down, but I imagine this is probably like a Nexus-y area. So you have to go through each individual area to get a switch to unlock the next one, or whatever. Okay. So I already landed in that alcove. There's nada over that way. Nothing down here. Oh my god. Camera. Also, I'm getting weird, like, delays on my controller. So, I'm not sure why that is. I might have to turn it off and on again. I restarted the game, but that didn't seem to help. Let's try this. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and do this real fast. Okay. That was weird. I think this controller actually just died. So, fun! Alright, there we go. Now it's working again. It's working as it's supposed to. Oh god. Now let's see. Can I see anything? I mean, it's kind of linear, so I'm surprised that there's not more hidden pathways or other ways I can go to just kind of like throw me off. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of that. Okay. Yeah, something is interfering with my Bluetooth. I really hate wireless controllers. Like, I really do. Like, even on PS3 and PS4, like, and Xboxes. Who do you think you are? And even Xbox controllers and stuff like that, wireless controllers are just not functional enough. Like, we're not, like, there's obvious delay. Like, I can tell, like, especially when you play, like, Tekken or general fighting games, that a wired controller is really the only way to go, because, I mean, seriously, you can really tell a difference. And I was using a wired controller, but, I mean, most of it's, like, dead. Like, that's my problem. Okay, so that's just back over. Yeah. So, I don't know. I've always preferred wired controllers. On PS4, the controllers aren't terrible. They're not, like, game-breaking. They're actually fairly responsive. Let's not step into the sunlight and die instantly. But, in general, not really great. Like, I prefer just about any wired controller over a wireless. Like, I was playing Xbox 360 Tekken with their controllers. Oh, that's the worst. The worst. Like, honestly, like, I would rather die than try to beat Tekken, or Soul Calibur for that matter, because I did like a Soul Calibur tournament thing, and it was the worst. Like, the rocker D-pad, like, just general bad controller. The buttons were unresponsive, and they hurt because they're like hard rock beams. And they did change it to the flat ones, which was didn't make that big of a difference. I mean, the problem is their controller buttons take so much to press that it's just annoying. I don't need any of that. Are you really still trying to fight me, guy? I know my health's gonna run out soon. You, like, just barely made it into those doors. So now we're kind of backtracking, but I need to find out. Both of those are set. I've been through this area enough. Let's just go back up. Because I really, like, I've checked the shit out of that area, so that should be fine. And there should be the other way to go. Oh, I think this is still back in that loop. Again, really need a map. Anything in here? It's probably like, shove one of the sarcophagus and that's the way forward. Something dumb like that. Yeah, because this just takes me right back to that place. I'm just getting lost. Yeah, so that means there has to be something before that area. Is there seriously not like a map or something? Yeah, I literally have no other magics. I don't see any maps. Let's just transform. The only thing I'd probably do in terms of FAQs is probably look up a map just so I can get through this, or at least like see where I have to go. Because this is getting a little boring for me if I can't figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Like, it's not like they made it clear, like, oh, you have a linear path for the first area, or a limited path where there's like obvious dead ends and then you have to go back and then loop around to the correct path. This is just like, I've taken 3 or 4 different paths that all just lead in dead ends, and one that leads in a giant loop. Let's see. Can't grab those. Oh, fuck off. I only need my health to open doors. So I think it was before this. I don't really care. Wasn't it through here and then up to get that other area? Or is this the blocked way? All these places look the same. Like, if they at least added markers or like something to let you know you're in a different area, that'd be great. Because I don't think there's a way to get up here. I need to open that gate somehow. Which I'm assuming that's defeat like a boss gate, just because it's so ornate. Probably like the second to last boss. Yay, running around in circles. But I did that in Castlevania Lament of Innocence for like a day. I was like, fuck, seriously. Didn't realize that once you beat the boss, you have to go back to the main portal. So I was like completely confused because I didn't realize that there was like a Nexus. Like, I think in terms of Nexus style gameplay, which I don't mind, I actually kind of enjoy Nexus style games, that Castlevania Lament of Innocence was one of those ones where they never made it really clear, or if they did, they weren't like appropriate about it, I guess, because I think they force you to go into a gate, so you assume that, you know, you'll get warped back out once you complete your task, kind of thing. But that doesn't happen. And that was the one I was just in. I don't think there's anything you can do. I think I keep coming back here thinking there's something more, and there's not. So either way, let's go back. Dead can't open doors. That's the secret. If you want to keep ghosts out of your house, just shut your door. Never open it. If you ever open it, the ghost can get in. And then you're screwed. And then you're stuck with a ghost forever. Unless you open all the doors. Then it might, like, escape. Because it might be bored of watching you masturbate and play video games. Let's ignore this stupid bridge, stupid spiral staircase. Go back out here and look to see if there's anything else. Because I don't even remember how I got to the waterfall area. I thought that was like right along the path there. This really has to be the way I have to go. I might have to like re-watch my videos to figure out which way I went. That's how bad this is. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a quick pause and try to look up a map to see where I can go or what's needed. So that way I can move forward with this, because this is getting really boring for me if I'm just retreading the same stuff. So hold on just one moment. Okay, so I went ahead and looked up some map information, so hopefully this is all what I need. I apparently did not notice an area, D-pad to move. So I have to go back to the watery place. Could you jump up? So up by the double doors there should be a place. Yeah, 'cause there's the mosaic. The map was rather Spartan in what it had, but it had enough. Also, these doors just don't look like doors. They look like wall decorations. Alright, so... cut through here. Which it's weird that there's that cut through. Like, does nobody see it that way or something? Or does everybody see the teleporter? Like, did the enemy build those teleporters? Or is it just generally there for convenience? That's not what I want you to do. That is not what I want you to do, thank you. Alright. So... this should be, like, right over here. There's supposed to be a door somewhere around here. The map is not clear. It looks like it was written with MS Paint. I mean, it seems to be generally accurate. That's the wooden double doors. Let me see here. Yeah, that's the FAQ part. If you saw that. Oh my god, mouse. Please cooperate. Okay. Okay. Please hold on to him. Why? Throw him into the fire. Thinking it's over here. Is there something over there? Yeah, who would have thought of this? Seriously? This is apparently the way to progress, even though it's not very obvious. Mostly because you can't look up. If I could look up, it wouldn't be much of an issue. But I can't look up, so there's that. No wonder I was having so many problems. Could you super jump, or are you just being stupid? Thank you. Yeah, so this is the correct way to go, apparently. Because you don't need that loop anymore. Literally, that loop was just meant to get that extra block. That's it. Seriously, guy? Ugh. At least it's not too far. And I'm full on health again. So, there's that. So I have to remember that guy is like hyper aggressive once you get up there. Well, I guess technically I could just go in spirit form and they wouldn't know any better. But it'll probably be like a door right at the end of the hallway, knowing my luck. I mean, you'd think it would be a shortcut for an area. Like, it'd be one thing if it dropped like 2 extra blocks, and you'd be like, okay, well, what do I do with these blocks now? But no, it's just 2 blocks, and you're supposed to drag them over. If you want to get back to that area, you have to drag those back over. Kind of a pain. Also, I have to do this because my mic arm is getting lazy. Come on. Could you stop doing that? No, why are you letting go of him? Thank you. Now throw. Good riddance to you. I think he just died. Either that or there's just more of them up here. Thank you. I could really use a sword. Or something just a little... Because I always thought he had a sword. So obviously I got far enough in the game to remember him getting a sword. Not just because it's on the cover. There's literally nothing on that pillar, so there's literally no point in going on it. Camera angles. Don't care about any of you. Moving on. It's a pretty big area, especially for a PlayStation 1. Okay. So we have a switch. Ah! Oh well, let's go explore down here. Okay, why is everything all weirdly metal futuristic-y with elevators and stuff? How about I don't care about you guys? Not worth my time. Okay. That's quite a mighty machine you have there. Okay. So, gears are aligned. Probably can't fly over that. So, let's just split the middle. And apparently can't grab that. That's good to know. Please stop. Alright, well, let's walk like chumps, because apparently you can't grab onto these because they're the, like, 2-dimensional objects instead of full 3-dimensional objects. Whee! This is gonna, like, drain all the water or something. It makes everything get screwed. That'd be funny if he didn't die again, if he just like, lay there instead. I don't get it, because he was impaled, and that should kill him, but apparently not. So I guess we just need to turn on the machine. Oh, and my staff disintegrated. Oh, it's back. Don't worry, guys. The staff is back. Alright. So does that mean this is an elevator that suddenly works? No. Are there any other doors? But this thing. That was a thing. Well, that's just silly. Also, it's really weird because from one side I'm getting covered with like nasty, humid air, and the other side I'm like, okay, there's a block puzzle in here and it bothers me. Well, I don't know the solution, and I'm not going to mess with it. Block puzzles are boring. But yeah, humid air on one side, because my windows leak like crazy, and the other side I'm getting my nice refreshing air conditioning that's like cool but not cold, because I hate the damn cold. But the humid air is weird because the humid air is almost as cold as the air conditioner, but it's of course humid, so it's making me feel hotter than it is. Okay, I was making sure that wasn't like a bottomless pit or some nonsense. Anything up here? Okay. If I have to go all the way back to... Oh. Well, that makes sense. Okay. So what exactly did that do? It just sends a burning log down here? Maybe there's a way to, like, get up? The one direction I can't see? Oh. There's multiple. No, don't do that. I think the Soul Reaver, his life doesn't actually fade after a certain amount of time. He just gets so bored that he dies. Also, you were standing like right under that. I mean, essentially at its heart, this is just a dark version of Legend of Zelda with, I guess, more clever puzzles. Always hearing people bitch about the water temple, which is like, oh, that was a problem? I didn't even realize that was a problem. And the worst part is watching people play it. They're always like, oh, this is the worst. Well, and then they just beat it. So it's like, okay. Okay. So, what did that accomplish? Okay, so... I have to get one of them there? Okay. Let me see something. Are there some with pips and some without pips? No, all 4 of those have pips. So... what the fuck now? That one's essentially at its end. Do I need, like, all of them off or all of them on? Like, please be specific. Do I need them on the 4 corners? Like... I mean, I guess do, like, 4 corners? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. But that's... because, like, there's that little notch. Ah! Okay, it made a sound. Wow, that's so esoteric that doesn't even make sense. Like, at least have something that indicates, like, a reasoning. Like, see it before, or something that indicates that that might be the case. Like, don't just, like, make wild guesses. I guess you're just supposed to slide it around until eventually you hit that, but, like... if they put, like, an end piece, like a terminus one, like a little, like, pip like they did on the other ones, then that would be fine. That would make sense. But this is kind of esoteric. But I'm going to guess that all the puzzles in this are going to be very esoteric like that. Well, I guess that just unlocks the door, or... I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out in the next episode of Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver with me, Morik Dice. See you later.